watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Diode Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diode Tech online at diodetech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice and check out a brand new 2026 Ford Explorer for only $39,995. That's right, under $40,000 for a brand new Explorer, loaded with extras like Copilot 360, second row captain's chairs, and more. With approved credit, receive financing as low as 2.9%. Treat mom to a new Explorer for Valentine's Day this year from Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect. MSRP $45,175.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is Sunday, February 22nd, and we're happy to be around, to be alive, to be in here, coming off a big Husker victory. Not that I had anything to do with it yesterday, because
you weren't there.
The one game I saw this week in person didn't go very well. We'll get to that here shortly. Let you guys know how my trip to Iowa City went on Tuesday. But no, great game yesterday. It was actually one of those games where they're up by 20 at halftime. And Harrison, I just went and took a little nap in the second half because I was pretty tired. So
can't blame you.
And I woke up and they won by, 23, 22, something like that.
Yeah, I was actually at Big Red Invite yesterday. So
now what? Now wait. What's the Big Red Invite?
The bowling. It was the bowling.
They only get one a year
this weekend.
Is it today too?
Yes, it is also today. So you got time to run over there today. It's the last day. Yeah. They are currently sitting in second place after 2 days.
We went a couple years ago, and on Sunday, it starts really early. So by the time we got
8:15 this morning.
Yeah. So by the time we got done with the show and we got over to the bowling alley, it was like the last match of the whole thing.
I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Friday
started
Friday.
Sunday.
I didn't even know. We should have went out yesterday.
Sorry.
I saw Kevin posted a picture with the bowlers.
That should have been your clue.
Well, I thought, I don't know what's going on.
Shame on you.
Clearly, you don't follow
you don't listen
Husker
to me.
women's bowling.
The bowling is kind of taking a back seat to basketball.
I see how it is, Jeff.
I
you
know.
just listen to early break, and even though I do show with you every Sunday, you're just not going to listen to me.
Yeah, you're
on weeknights.
We're sleeping.
Weeknights. I'm in bed at 8. What time's your weeknight show start?
6 to midnight. Just pick an hour.
Midnight.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my show.
Right.
I'm just hitting the buttons. I'm just doing the same thing I'm doing for you guys for 6 other shows. Exactly.
If you followed Nebraska women's bowling, you would know on Facebook.
See,
I follow it when it gets to the tournament.
If you just follow their page,
I
their
don't,
Facebook
actually.
page.
Well, that's how spoiled you are with Husker bowling. You're just like, well, I'll just wait till we get to Vegas.
Just wait till the tournament. That's what matters. Though.
They are live streaming it right now.
Oh, they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Husker Vision too. I know.
Husker Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Well, baseball, softball are doing well.
Yep. Baseball's kind of been, but it's tough schedule. Back to back, Louisville and Kansas State.
So
they didn't
look
bad though.
Tough schedule. The women's softball schedule has been tough, and they're rocking it.
Well, that's what we anticipated from them. I mean, Jordan Fry. That team's. We knew they were kind of some monsters heading into the season. With the men's team, I think there's a lot more question marks. So it was good to see them have a good start.
Well, they're 4-2, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good.
Well, no, lost to Stanford as well. So 4-3.
Oh, 4-3. Okay. Okay. Because they lost
Stanford, Louisville, Kansas State.
Oh, they lost last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guess I missed that. I thought they won.
See, it's not just your shows that he doesn't pay attention to.
Well, I
kind
just
of hit or miss.
I get on Twitter and I scroll through and I saw 3-1. I thought that was the end of it. So I guess that kind of sucked. Well, never mind then.
Just pretty oblivious
Yeah.
about all things.
I thought they were 4-2, but they're 3-3. So
let me double check. No, I'm pretty positive. Yeah, they lost 3-5. They did start off strong at Kansas State.
Okay. Well, never mind then. All right. So I went to Iowa City on Tuesday. I was at the game Tuesday night at Carver Hawkeye Arena. So I just wanted to share my trip with everybody. Obviously, you know that they lost, and it was probably one of the worst offensive game. Well, the worst offensive game Nebraska's played this season that I was able to watch with my own two eyes. So we stayed at a hotel just kind of about a half mile from the arena. So kind of the cool thing at first is we're walking over there, and it really kind of felt like our red. We could just feel the eyes at us.
That's
right?
how I feel when we're here. When there's a Husker football game, and you see the other just random people from the other team, you're just like, "What are you doing?"
Right? Because
so
like
I do it too. I'm not mean to them or rude to them, but you're just like, "Ugh."
Yeah, you're just kind of getting, and that's how we felt.
And then we're nice if there's an interaction, but
yeah, we're really nice.
Yeah.
So we're walking to the arena, and we're coming up on the backside, and there's like the Husker bus, and the head coach of Iowa, Ben McCollum, walked right by us on the sidewalk. Like, this is an hour and 15 minutes before the game. He came, and I didn't realize it was him until he kind of passed me, and I just said, "Hey," and then Ben said he made eye contact with him, and Ben McCollum just kind of gave him a little nod.
Oh, Ben said hey?
Well, I said hey.
Oh.
Now, had I realized it was the coach before because I didn't want to turn around as he was past us. I didn't want to yell at him from behind like feel like a moron doing that.
Had passed.
The moment had passed, but I would have said, good luck, coach, or something, because I do like Ben McCollum. I think he
hasn't done anything that bothers me.
And he's worked his way up. He's at Northwest Missouri State, then Drake, then Iowa. So I think he's a really good coach. He was very complimentary of the Sanfords after the game. I don't know if you saw that press conference, but no, he's really, really good.
Nothing wrong with him as he coaches Iowa.
Yeah. So anyway, he passes us, and we're like, wow, that was pretty cool. 10 seconds later, we had our first F Nebraska.
Hey, there
right? Yeah. The window rolls down, and we're just Ben and I, and somebody just yells out of their car, "F Nebraska!"
See,
and we just waved.
So tacky.
We don't do that in Lincoln. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when I was here, I don't hear people just seeing Iowa and going, blank Iowa. Like, I feel like Iowa's a little classless.
Yeah, well, so
tacky.
Gets a little worse here. So that was our first encounter with, just a random.
Do you think the coach heard it? Or is he already like too far past?
He may have heard it in the distance.
He's definitely heard it other times.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they just looked out the window and yelled at us. So we're like, okay,
grow up.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. So we get into the arena. We got ourselves a little Carver cone, which is their big ice cream cone, which is really good. We were in row 11, so we were about 11 rows from the court, which is now you guys, I'm really spoiled. Like, I bought these tickets for like $100, and it was row 11 from the court. You go, like, I went on to SeatGeek and went on to the Iowa-Nebraska men's game here, and an 11th row seat in PBA is literally like $600-700.
6-7?
6-7. 6-7.
Stop it, guys.
$100 to sit. I am just like, so now I'm spoiled. Like, now I'm like, oh, I could pay $100 to sit in the 300 section in row 7 or 8, right? I was right down where I could just hear the shoes squeaking, the coaches yelling, like I was right in the action. And now I'm kind of spoiled. I just don't know if I want to pay $100 and some to sit clear up in the nosebleeds.
Well, what's your record again?
Mine, personally?
Yeah, personally.
Not good.
0-9 is what you told me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 0-5 in football.
For men's athletics.
Men's.
Yeah.
Men's.
0-1 in men's basketball. 0-1 in wrestling. 0-1 in baseball. So I'm 0-8.
Yikes.
Is that my fault?
No.
I
texted
Tuesday was not your fault.
People should feel sorry for me. I drove all the way out there, sitting in the enemy territory. So, during the actual game itself, we had a blast. Like, you would have thought that the refs had a personal vendetta against Iowa. I mean, every time people's, as Coach Bush always says, palms up in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
I
you
thought
hear it on TV.
I thought a guy next to us, he was probably going to have a heart attack. He was just just screaming into it. There was one play I remember where Sam like bumped Sturts guarding him, and the place just erupted. Whoa! Like, I mean, it was just absolute it was like WrestleMania, right? Like, you would have thought that it was just booze, and it wasn't even a sellout either. There was thousands of empty seats.
I know, it was surprising.
Thousands.
Because
Yes.
they seemed like they really wanted to get up for that game, and then they said what the attendance was, and it was pretty far from sold out.
No, it was not. Yeah, it was a lot of empty seats. And so the student section, they were full. Everybody heard the F. Price Sanford.
How long did that go for?
It went the whole game.
That's insane.
Every time he touched the ball, they boo. And then, like I remember when Chucky Hepburn was here and the fans booed.
Yeah, we just booed him.
Yeah, I don't heard any profanity. At first I thought certainly they're not saying the entire word. Like, I thought it was just F. Price Sanford.
No,
that's what I thought. I was like, certainly they're not doing this. There's kids.
No,
I mean, me
I don't
personally,
like that.
I don't mind hearing that. It doesn't offend me at all.
I think it's just classless.
It is
Low class, because to Nicole's point, it's like you got kids and
Yeah.
people, and they're like act like an adult.
And
I don't like that.
it's not like he just transferred and Fran McCaffrey's still there. It's not like he just up and left like a certain quarterback for our team.
It's not like his brother wasn't just one of your best players for over 3 years.
Right. So,
and like just a little bit.
Yeah. And I heard on the telecast, they showed his parents a lot. Like,
Yeah.
They
on
did.
The telecast.
They showed them a ton, and
So
I only
it's
watched
just-
a very short amount of the game.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, like I said, me personally, I don't really care what people are doing, but when they were booing, Ben and I were clapping. Like,
Yeah.
so, and then whenever they had Nebraska had a 3-pointer, which wasn't very many of them, we stood up in our seats, got the 3-point sign, and gosh, they were just like, had Frager hit that 3 where he was wide open, would have put us up 5. I probably just would have went out in the aisle, just ran up and down the stairs. But I was,
you were on the Price is
Yeah,
Right,
I
called
was-
down.
yeah, we were ready to just explode in celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And it
No.
never happened. But I'll tell you,
Womp.
the people sitting around us, super nice. Nobody told us to sit down. Nobody said you guys suck. Nobody said, go back to Nebraska.
Yeah, because the only people that are doing that are people that you see in passing. Like, that just shows the immaturity level.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody
Just
was,
sports in general, but yeah,
well, and we were down, with the high rollers.
Oh,
Down-
okay.
down
not really.
11 rows from the court. Like,
Yeah,
we
but-
weren't up within the 2 rows from the top.
Not with
some-
those peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
little rowdy.
Speaking of that, I was
there.
texting AD because the tickets, Nick Center was there, and we were sitting right by the press,
Mhm.
right? So like I could look and I could see Nick there. So, and I texted him before and I said, hey, Ben and I are here. We're in this section. We're sitting right by you guys. And he was like, well, I'll come find you. Do you think he ever came found us? No,
Did Austin? He was
No.
there too.
no. In fact, Nick saw us, and all we got was a little wave, like he was the king, and we were like his subjects, right? Like, we got a wave. So I was texting AD, and I was just like, because he's asked, like, oh, did Swim find you? And I was like, oh, he knows where we are. Yeah, I'm like,
Just ignore it.
he's just schmooing up the other reporters, and we're like the peons out in the crowd. So then, like, at halftime, I thought, oh, he's gonna come over. He's munching on some popcorn. Just never even looks at us. Just gives me the time of day. We were just kind of beneath him in this whole hierarchy there in the arena,
Yeah.
which was funny. So I'm like,
Oh,
no,
this would be fun to tell him about.
I'm like, no, AD. He won't even come over and acknowledge that.
how
we're here.
dare he?
Right? It's just really, it's kind of.
We're all the ticket family here. There's no hierarchy.
I
Shame on
know.
him.
Why couldn't you have gone down there?
Well, I didn't want to go over to the press and be like, oh,
Yeah, it might
You
be a little
went
bit
down to the
tougher for
court and
if you don't
talked
have
to
immediate
Seamus.
pass.
I did. I went down to the court level
Yeah.
before the game, and I talked to Keith Zimmer.
Yeah.
And I talked to Seamus.
Mhm.
And what was really cool when we were talking to Seamus, Andy Katz came right up to Seamus and started talking to him. We were just right. Now, if you are a college basketball guy or gal, you know who Andy Katz is. He's kind of a big, big time.
You
like,
talked to him at all?
No, I didn't talk to him.
Just listening.
Again, I didn't want to be that
He
fan that
just
was like,
adjacent.
we were right next to him. And I was like, Ben, this is Andy Katz. Ben's like, oh, he knew who he was because there's like the Andy Katz rankings and you see on social media. So that was really cool that we were standing right next to him, but didn't say anything.
You can talk about the jersey, but that Ben wore.
Oh, Ben. Yeah, Ben now has a Bradley Rink Mass jersey, number 51, that he wore. So he had a few compliments on it.
Mhm.
People ask him where he got it.
It's red, so very appropriate.
Yep, it's red, so it fit in.
That's cool. I never thought I'd get the Bradley jersey. He was there for what, 3 years?
2 years.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we know somebody that had it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And he gave it to us. So
that is a rare jersey to have. I don't know how many people were buying Bradley, Rink Mass Bradley stock.
Yeah, probably not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
So when we got down to, the fans obviously thought I was getting screwed the whole time, like whatever.
They
so
should
then
have just been just thankful that they were even in that position,
so
let alone win.
Yeah, Ben was kind of chatting. There was some like students sitting next to Ben, so he was at halftime. He kind of talked to him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when there was a minute left and Rink got called for that offensive foul, like I literally leaned forward. I put my left hand on an Iowa fan's shoulder. I put my right hand on the other Iowa fan's shoulder, and I leaned in between them. And I was like, I know you guys think you've been getting screwed all night by the refs, but Iowa gets all the calls when it matters the most.
Right.
And they're kind of laughing.
Yeah.
And then
that same play, I don't know if you saw it, Marcus Lawrence also has a rebound, and the guy like grabs both of his legs
and tackled him.
Basically.
Yeah.
And then on that following Rink Mass gets the moving screen. Like, you don't call that on Iowa, and then you call the most.
But as I said off air, we all watched it happen. The announcers were literally speechless. Like they didn't even know what to say. But then the next thing they did say was, well, Nebraska hasn't scored for 4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
we played really bad.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What frustrates me is people are like, well, it doesn't change the Nebraska. I don't care.
No.
It's never acceptable to be terrible at ref.
No, I agree.
And it wasn't like the fouls in the second half. It was like 8-8.
Yeah.
So it's not like Nebraska or Iowa have been called for 20 fouls.
No, it's just not fun to watch.
I know, because it was just slow. I know there was we were about ready to get a fast break and people got tangled up and then they stopped the play and they call a foul and they're like, oh, there's no foul on anybody.
Yeah.
Well, and then sometimes they're letting them just clobber each other. And then, the Rink Mass foul. And it's like, what? Where are we at physicality wise?
Right.
That's why
that was crazy.
Such a bad
it
rhythm
was pretty
game
physical.
because Iowa and Nebraska, it just felt like every time they got going, like there'd be some ticky-tack fouls and then they'd clean it up, back to physical. It's just,
yeah, it was. And
good old heinies.
Ben had said like we went to the Illinois game at PBA and when it was loud in there, but when Nebraska fans are cheering, we're cheering with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't sound as loud as when I'm standing there on the 11th row and Sturts does that little killer crossover.
He's
and
good.
Frager was literally he got burnt so bad.
Oh, yeah.
And he hits that 3 and everybody's just screaming and we're just standing there like, just like, you gotta be kidding me.
Like you just let go of your balloon and watched it just up into the sky.
But like I said, we had fun. When they were booing, we were clapping and nobody gave us a hard time when we were sitting there. And then when it was inevitable that Iowa was going to win, I leaned forward to the guys in front of me again and I was like, they're not going to storm the court.
They should have stormed the court. I'm fine with that. What did they think?
So it was a dad and his son was probably like 17.
Yeah.
And the son, he's getting ready. son's getting ready to head down there. And the dad was like, oh, we just haven't had anything to cheer for in years. I was like,
hello.
I mean, you get to be Nebraska every year.
Yeah.
We've never even won a tournament game. And this is what you're storming for?
No, I think that was appropriate for them to storm the court. It was their coach's first win against a ranked opponent.
Yeah,
that's a big game.
It just
that's
happened to be Nebraska,
being Nebraska is a big part of why they stormed the court. I am totally fine with that. Also, I said it probably made it a little easier for you to get out of the arena.
I stayed and watched a little bit.
Okay.
Did you see the interaction with Fred Hoiberg?
It was right in front of me.
Just weren't looking.
But I wasn't looking there. I was just kind of like,
I
was kind of just gazing off, like, how is this happening right now? Like, but it was funny because like when there was a few minutes left, I told Ben, I was like, it doesn't matter what happens in this game. nothing will be as bad as us being at Kinnick Stadium watching them kick a field goal.
Well,
to
no.
beat us.
Yeah, I think that's
Because we were trapped.
Yes.
Like we couldn't go anywhere. We were getting the fingers in our face, the middle fingers,
Oh,
yeah.
you know, like those types of things. But so then they stormed the court. We're just kind of hanging out. And again, nobody said anything to us in the arena. And like as the people were passing us, you know, we were doing some good games, and because we're not confrontational people. Okay, so then
What else would you say? We lost, so there's nothing you can really confront them about.
well, if we won, I certainly wouldn't be saying F Iowa.
Well,
F the Hawkeyes. Okay, so we go out of the arena and we're walking back to the hotel. We're still by the arena, and all these fans come out. You know, and this one kid's just they're starting this chant right now. If I was an Iowa fan and we had just beat Nebraska, if I was going to start a chant, I would be doing the "Let's Go Hawks," right? I would get that thing fired up outside the
celebrating
arena,
your team,
celebrating our team. But no, the chant I hear is F Big Red, F Big, right? And
which is also ridiculous because there's just not that many Husker fans there. Like, that's also why it's ridiculous.
Right.
Like, you don't really have the audience. I mean, I know they're just getting themselves riled up, but
so the guy's walking by and he has his hands up.
Mm.
Okay, so I went up to him and I was gonna I wanted to high five the Iowa fan. But great job, right? As he's just yelling F Big Red.
You turn him into double birds.
Yeah, I want to go. So he walks, he just ignores me. Okay.
Wow.
And walks by. It's better than him punching me, I guess.
Okay.
So, but anyway, so then this older guy gets right in my face and he screams in my face 40-16.
Oh my Lord.
Right?
My blood is boiling.
Like he screams
that is so dumb.
the football score.
Yeah.
Right.
And Ben's like, they're acting like they lost.
I know, right?
Like, they're getting all pissed at me. Like
that
you guys
one
just
was
won.
a head scratcher. Like, what?
Okay, so yeah, I go back to I was classless.
I was like, great
I'm
job.
Like,
saying
you
this statement.
just
What are you
beat
doing?
a legitimately good basketball team, and you want to talk about beating our not great football team?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like now,
Well, when we win, we just chant "Go Big Red," and we just
I'm
play
sure.
Hail Varsity. I don't think we've ever broke out into F the other team after we've won.
I'm sure there is some bad Nebraska fans out there.
Yeah,
Sure.
Spillgate.
That
We
are-
threw
Yeah,
Yes.
right. There you
alcohol
go.
on the court.
Right.
Every
Yes.
fan base has those.
Yeah,
It's true.
there's some obnoxious fans. I mean, heck,
We have an old head that's screaming at Iowa
guys,
fan like that.
there was a
Yeah.
Nebraska fan that kicked me in the leg twice.
That's
You
right.
remember?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So there's people out there that are just annoying. But yeah, I'm just like, you know, if we would have
You
won, if we would have won the game, then I could see like them throwing football in my face. And that's fine. But you guys won. You beat us. Like, celebrate. Give me a high five, right? I'm trying to celebrate with you. So we're walking back to the hotel, you know, on one of the main drags, and we're chatting. There's this Iowa fan walking, and he's just chatting. He's like talking about how he likes the coat. Really nice guy.
Okay, just a good old.
Mhm.
fan.
Oh yeah, really nice, just by himself. And then all of a sudden, truck comes by. F Nebraska,
Man.
Like, and Ben just.
but even that, I
Ben
think,
just
is
throws the-
fine. Like,
the phones at it. It's like people.
I think a one-off like person as you're driving by is fine. Now, a whole chant is
It was
the part
just-
that would be annoying to me.
It was just-
Getting people going.
So, like
on
I
it.
said, during the game, it was awesome. And everybody was nice. Nobody said
Because they
it
have
was
to
like,
sit around you, and they
Yeah,
know if they
yeah.
start something, like
it'll be awkward for everyone.
If they're doing a drive-by, they
Right.
can get you with something quick.
yeah. And
Which
it was
I
just
can.
like,
That to me is a little more
It's childish, but you know,
right. But I
fair
don't know.
enough.
So
I
that
don't want to
was-
say acceptable, but to be expected.
Yeah.
so that was my trip in a nutshell.
How did you not get incredibly angry? I feel like I'd be losing it.
I mean, we had, well, because one, I'm not a confrontational person. So
I'm not either, but I got just after a while, after the 40-16 old man in my
Oh,
face,
it
I
was
would
just-
tell that geezer
Yeah.
to
it's
pipe
like
down.
whatever, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. But
Well,
no,
good
we
on
were-
you.
we had more fun at that game than we did like probably at any football game.
Well,
been to.
we've lost them all, so
I know.
you're
Yeah.
picking out a losses here.
But it was great. Like I said, clapping, cheering, they're booing, we're clapping. I mean, it was just kind of back and forth fun. So it was really good. We do have a couple text here. One from Bubba says, I agree with Nicole. It's a tip of the cap to a great season Nebraska basketball is having by us storming the court.
Yeah.
And then I posted I posted on, usually I don't post things on Facebook because I have tons of Iowa friends. So I posted a little picture. I took a picture of the court being stormed, and I was like, never would I thought I'd see fans storming the court after they beat Nebraska basketball. And then one of my friends that are on Facebook fans with posted a picture of us storming the court against Michigan State. I was like, okay, we beat Michigan State.
Right.
There's a difference between Nebraska and Michigan State in basketball history and all that. And it was just, it was just annoying, which I figured it would
to be expected again. Also.
So Bubba, though, who's been on our show, he's actually a logical Iowa fan that I can talk to and text.
Was a Green Bay fan too, right? That Bubba?
No,
different Bubba.
That's a different Bubba. Yep.
Bill and Bennett says losing to Iowa in any sport always sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
But when you look at national titles, you almost have to feel a little pity for them. Well, I mean, they claim about 11 national championships. Like, you go and look at these national, like I've seen posts on Twitter that are last time teams won a national championship. Oh, Iowa's in there 1957. And I'm always like, okay, you guys, winning the Cedar Rapids Gazette poll in 1957 does not mean you're national champions. Okay?
There's a whole lot of universities that do that. But it's just Iowa.
But that's all they have. So it's they still have to kind of cling to that.
1957.
Well, Rapp had the best line, and we were talking about it with that Heroes Trophy. A ton of football is just we need to win that back so their case is empty again.
Yeah.
There's not a lot they're holding on to other than wins over Nebraska. They have all the other programs, but when you're talking about football,
literally their only trophies are rivalry trophies.
Yeah, you got
pretty much.
You got the Floyd of Rosedale,
yeah,
the Heroes Trophy, and John McLaughlin, who's one of our instructors. He's another Iowa fan I can talk to. Give him a hard time all the time. He commented on one of my pictures, asked if I got my picture taken with the Heroes Trophy, and I said, well,
I would not want to.
I said, there's no other trophy in this arena that anybody has their picture with. So it was just kind of funny. Let's see. Raph
he's listening this morning.
Is Nebraska, what do you say? Is Jeff going to the game at PBA? I talked a little bit earlier how I'm kind of spoiled with prices. I know. I'm not going to spend $200 to sit in the 300s. I'm just not going to do it. So now my dilemma, I might be like a game time decision, right? But about 1:00, I can go on and look and see what the prices are. And if there's decent tickets, I'd probably go. Because here's the thing. If I don't go and Nebraska wins, then it's my fault. If I go and they lose, it's my fault. So I'm kind of it's my fault that we've lost all these previous games because I won't be there.
But if you're not there and they win, that could have been an opportunity for you to break the curse.
That's right.
Right.
Have you gone with Nicole yet to one of these Iowa, Nebraska trips?
Yeah, she's been to a football
I've been to the football. Yeah, okay. I've been to a football.
I'm trying to figure out how to break the
curse
it was Ben going on there.
We thought it was Ben, actually.
Yeah, no, but it's me, I think.
Yeah.
And then Crowbay texted in again, said, how much blood do you think Nebraska wants when they come to PBA? Oh, it'll be.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll start the FU chance, but it's just going to be a lot of noise.
And here's something else that's annoying. This whole, and I don't think this is all Iowa fans, but there's some brutal Iowa fans on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I got them all muted, I think.
So this whole Fred Hoiberg thing where he slapped the phone, people are just, I get a text from somebody that I literally haven't heard from in 3 years. Just a random text says, oh, Hoiberg's assaulting fans now.
No.
Are they serious or trying to be funny?
Well, trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I hope. The people that are, because I have them all muted now. Luckily, I don't see it, but I'm 99% of people are going to have that reaction.
Oh, it's
someone shoves. I don't care if it's not in the arena. If I'm just on the street and someone shoves a phone 2 inches away from my face, I'm swatting it out of my face.
It's like an instinct to do
nope, you just got to take it.
Also,
no, you don't.
Hold on to your phone then if you're going to be that bold.
And the Big Ten said he did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Yeah. Iowa dropped the ball on security. I mean, it's just, this is a different Bubba from Lincoln.
Yeah, Packers.
Packers Bubba said, I wish Hoiberg would have slapped the bleep out of that kid instead of his phone. He may have been trying to slap him upside the head, but
I accidentally got the coach's mistake. But then he grabbed the coach, just hey, didn't mean to hit you there.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just why do these things happen against Iowa?
I know.
Why is Hoiberg slapping against Iowa? Why are we playing the Iowa back in black in our own stadium against Iowa?
Because
which
we
they
are
do.
goofballs.
And why, then we don't shake their hands at halftime. We have the armed guards guarding the logo.
That's not our fault.
Why does this all happen with just them?
We are their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We really are. And in this game, spoke it clearer than anything else. I mean, you seriously waited to present the Heroes Trophy for whatever the date was for that game. What are we doing?
Yeah,
that is a long time to just harbor and fester. We'll wait for Nebraska.
I thought they were gonna roll out the women's team on Tuesday night and be start celebrating the women's victory over Nebraska.
Thought they might bring in the last, 9 Iowa Hawkeye football teams, and just in honor of all times of beating Nebraska for how much they care about it. So, congratulations to them. We'll get them back at PBA, and I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Crowbait said an Iowa social media outlet posted that Fred swung on the kid, not his phone.
Swung.
See, that's what they do.
Which everyone knows he wouldn't do that anyway because he can't.
He can't get riled up.
Right.
That's why he's not screaming at officials
right.
McCollum was kind of getting
such an awareness about that.
Yeah, that's why he's calm.
Yeah.
Some of that could be to our detriment because you see like Greg Gard and then the Illinois coach. I mean, they just rip on officials. Izzo, they're just screaming for 2 hours.
Yeah, but
it's kinda crazy.
Again, I thought the refs were just awful both ways in that one. So I'm not even gonna say if it helped. Hey, we need you to be screaming at the coach. You're not screaming at the refs enough. If that's an expectation of mine, I think I'm searching a little too much.
All right, let's go to break. We're so far over. I kept trying to have hope that you guys would.
Early break goes till 6:45.
I use this excuse every time.
Let it go.
All right, let's go to break. We'll be right back. 937 The Ticket.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Hey guys, this is former UFC fighter and mixed martial artist Anthony Lionheart Smith. The Upside Bar and Lounge in South Lincoln is the go-to spot for every UFC event, prelims, and main card. There's never a cover, so make sure you get there early and stay late. Upside Bar and Lounge has daily specials, a margarita club, and a taco club. And don't forget, they just added Buzz Bowls to their menu. Learn more about upcoming events by visiting UpsideBarLNK.com and stop into their South Lincoln location for every UFC event on 27th and Pine Lake.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All leases with $2,500 down with approved credit.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Looking for something fun tonight? Axe throwing, local beer, and great vibes are waiting at Arbor Axe House. From casual nights out to celebrations and team events, it all starts here. Reserve a lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day, because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket immediately after every Nebraska men's basketball game for 1 hour of post-game recap. The Nebraska Basketball Postgame Show is sponsored by Union Bank and Trust, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, and the Lincoln Airport on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back. Bill and Bennett texted it, said the USA and Canada is going to overtime for the gold medal. I was telling Harrison before the show, like we were watching the hockey match before we came in. Probably be the only hockey I watched for the next 4 years because I'm just not a big. I used to be a big hockey fan when I was younger.
What was your team?
St. Louis Blues.
Oh, okay, nice.
So in the 90s, I watched a lot. I mean, they had Brett Hull and they had Wayne Gretzky for a little bit, Brendan Shanahan, and then they played the Red Wings with Steve Yzerman. I mean, I used to know a ton of hockey players. Now I know two. Well, maybe three. Sidney Crosby, who I don't think is playing today. I thought I saw that. I thought he's a Canadian, isn't he? Sidney Crosby?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other one's Alex Ovechkin, which they're both been in the league for like 20 years.
That was a lot of my time was watching the Penguins when they were really good.
Yeah, with Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, and Sidney Crosby, and then Alex Ovechkin.
Yeah, so I think they're one of the good American players is Tkachuk. There's a Tkachuk on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember
I'm not the biggest, but yeah, he's
his
good.
dad playing. Keith Tkachuk, I think, was a. So I remember those things, but I watched too many others. Like if we start throwing hockey on in the house, I think Nicole might be her breaking point.
It will be.
Like, why are we watching the Florida Panthers and the St. Louis Blues?
Basketball is already
night?
me at my breaking point.
Yeah, she's
honestly.
already getting into why are we watching
the Houston Rockets?
No,
I
will draw the line at Houston.
I'll
Rockets.
watch Houston when it gets to the postseason.
Okay,
so I can just follow.
If we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to like set up a separate TV, like in Katie's old bedroom, and you guys can just go watch it in there.
You don't have the garage set up? Like every dad's got the garage where they put the TV in there and they have the fridge.
No garage set up.
That's an essential.
If
I'm generally amenable to sports being on, but
and if there's like a game I really truly care about and I'll just put it on my phone, like on
Ben does
YouTube,
that too,
and I'll just put it on the chair and I'll just glance at it. Like it doesn't have to be like overwhelmingly on the television.
Except when I was trying to watch the Olympics and we had to change it to baseball.
No, we watched. It was basketball game. Iowa Purdue. I think Ben wanted to watch last weekend.
I was almost positive.
What was the Olympic event?
She doesn't even remember.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
And she's on her phone half the time.
I know.
Like you haven't even looked up yet at it.
I know. He said, "Oh, we can't watch it." And then
like
I said,
ski
"It's
jumping.
fine. You can change it." And then he was like, "Are you sure?"
Well, if it was hockey, I'd understand wanting to keep it on the Olympics.
I did watch women's hockey. I've watched a lot of the Olympics at the Legacy this past couple weeks because they have it on in the fitness room. So I did watch the women's. The women win the gold.
Mhm.
So
I'm not a big winter guy. Like I'm more of summer.
Well, it's just like they're all the adrenaline junkie sports. I just get a kick out of watching them, like the skeleton
or the ski jump.
Mhm.
Like where they're 60
They
feet
go
in the
so
air.
fast,
flipping,
or the
twisting.
luge.
The
Like I looked
luge.
it up, like the skeleton. They're going. I think it's like 70 to 90 miles an hour.
Did you see the video
nuts.
of what's his name, Colin Jost, the SNL guy, and he did a bobsled run with like a professional bobsledder?
It's crazy.
He was like, I legitimately thought I was going to die.
Yeah, that'd be fun if I was with the professional.
I even it'd still be terrifying. Like some of those, it's like, oh, you just kind of go down the slide, and then like you look at it, and it's like, oh, it's just like a
Right.
vertical wall for the
I
most
know.
part that you're just sideways flying down
It's
at 90 miles
crazy.
an hour.
And we've all
Crazy.
seen cool runnings, right? Where they flip upside
I
down.
doubt
They're
Harrison's seen cool runnings.
going over their heads.
No.
Yeah, he
I was
doesn't.
just nodding my head to
He
get through the
doesn't know what
conversation.
cool runnings
The
is.
Jamaican bobsled team. Come on.
No, I've heard like I need to watch it.
It is
really
good.
It wasn't just not just from you guys, other people.
Yeah, it's good.
So
Okay.
Bill had informed me that there's 2 Kachucks, which I knew there was. Both sons of Keith. I think that's what I said. Keith Kachuk. I think I was right.
Yeah,
on
you
that.
said Keith.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
before we get to our next break, just wanted to give you guys a little update on my leg issue here that I'm having, my blood clots. So I'm really excited about this. I see a hematologist on Tuesday.
We're not excited.
Which before I didn't even know that word existed, but they are blood experts.
Yeah.
Like that is their expertise. So I go in there on Tuesday at about noon. I have no idea what they're going to do to me, if they're going to do any tests or if it's just going to be we're going to go over all your results and how you're feeling and kind of give you a plan of attack, a game plan. Like when do we need to come back to do another ultrasound to see if these things are gone? Maybe they're gone already because I don't have any pain in my leg. I don't know, but that's going to
when
be
you can start reducing your medication that you're taking.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Instead of doing 20 milligrams a day, maybe I can go down to 10.
But everything's good.
Yeah, well, so
So
far,
far.
yes.
Feels like you're in the
Yeah.
right direction. That's
The doctor
Although-
on Monday said that the hematologist will probably release me to start exercising.
Nice.
So,
Mhm.
but she just wanted them to.
Are you anxious about being out of shape?
I am out of
Yes,
shape. Believe
he's been
me.
anxious
But you've
about
been
it.
eating like good enough. But
Nah,
like just
I
Yes.
just in the last couple weeks. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll tell you what.
You've
though,
done a little bit.
going up those stairs at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
you can tell.
I
And
mean,
that's just
it's like
3
70
or
rows
4
up.
weeks.
It's just crazy. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my
Why
gosh.
were you going up so many to get in there? Because you have to go up and then down.
No, you just had. I didn't go to the bathroom.
Oh,
and-
like to get to the concourse.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You will go up
Yeah.
from your seat. You go
Okay.
down to get to your seat.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it's kind
I
of
getcha.
built into the ground versus most everyone's are not.
Right.
Yeah.
You go up to your seat. Here you go down to your seat. So it's
Such
like
a bummer.
I
You
know.
get out of shape so
Oh.
fast.
So fast.
So anyway,
It'll come back fast.
So I
though.
also on Monday did like a lipid test. So they checked my cholesterol, triglycerides. Okay, so
Lipids are just fats.
yeah,
yep.
you like your blood work.
okay,
basically.
so my cholesterol, and I'm telling this because full transparency here.
Mhm.
All right, my cholesterol is high.
Mhm.
My triglycerides are high. So the nurse calls and says, okay, these are high. Doctor wants you to go on medication. Nope, not going on medication. I'm like, I was kind of irritated. And I don't know if this happens every doctor's office. If like that's
I think a lot.
That's the
Yeah.
first go to.
Yep.
I told the nurse, I said, no, I said, we own 2 gyms. I know exactly what I need to do. I just haven't
Right.
been doing
and
it.
they might, like I've told you, like that after the conversations you have with the doctor, she knows that you're a gym owner. You exercise for literally a living. She maybe just assumed that you're already doing all the right things, which you're doing like 80% of the right things.
It's
Just
just
the
that
20%
it's
is
really
your
bad.
diet, right?
Right.
That you definitely have many opportunities to kind of clean that up.
So I told her, I was like, nope, I'm not going on medication. So I have a follow-up appointment in 3 months.
Yeah, you didn't just say, no, I'm not going to do it. You said,
I said, I got it.
right. Give me an opportunity to like do what I know I need to be doing.
Yep. So I got May 18th is my next doctor's appointment for that. But it's just, kind of one of those things like, and two, it's like, why don't we do a couple tests, right? Because I didn't know I was doing this. So I had eaten already. Like I had eaten meals. So it's like I wasn't fasted for this. So it's like, why don't we do maybe a couple to see? Because if one could be like just a bad reading, or maybe it's something I ate.
They make more money if they can give you the medication.
Well,
I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but it's just always they're trying to get people in and out. Okay, here's medication.
And
they probably tell a lot of people
with it.
to work out. And
It's not like you were denying the blood thinners that you needed.
Right.
It's more of a difference between like acute care, like something that's happening right now that we need to like fix, versus something long term kind of. But it's a slippery slope. And if you go on that medication, like you had said, if you had just started that medication, it lowers your cholesterol, you wouldn't have changed anything about what you're doing and how you're eating.
I wouldn't have been as focused. Like, why? If I'm just taking this and it lowers it, that's the easy way out. I don't want to do the easy way out.
And then if we do it again, you do it again in May, and your numbers are still high, then that's a different conversation, because there can be genetic reasons why cholesterol could be high, or your triglycerides. When you were in your 20s and working at Godfather's full time, his triglycerides were like in the 700s,
and the
like
high is 150.
150 is the range.
Holy smokes!
Like, I think you have a history of high.
I think I just had pure fat flowing through my veins when I was 25.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
that again, you knew why, and the doctor was like, "Okay."
No, she's like, "You're 20. You're
right."
fine.
This would be a very different conversation. 20 years from now. Well, it's 20 years from now, but your triglycerides are in the 200s. They're not anywhere close.
No, it's not like it's crazy. I was just one of those things where I'm just like, no.
I'm surprised you said that. Honestly,
no. It's just no. I don't.
Right.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
So now you're making some changes.
Yeah. So last night, Harrison, I had 5 servings of vegetables yesterday.
He just
blends
them up and drinks them.
No, for dinner,
and
I had a piece of salmon, and which was I kind of already started changing some habits once I started on the blood thinners, like eating fish twice a week, stuff like that. So last night I had salmon and I had asparagus.
The moment you've been waiting for. You've been talking about asparagus for the past 3 weeks.
Yep. And potatoes. And that asparagus was so good. Like, it was like, so I bought this thing from Hy-Vee that had the salmon sitting on top of asparagus.
Oh, nice.
In a little pan. So then I put it in the air fryer for I need to have my fish done. I can't have any discoloration at all. Kind of freaks me out. So it's probably like
even well done fish.
It's probably like 15 minutes. And man, the asparagus was like, because it was cooking in the whatever they put on the fish, Oh, it was just like eating a chip. Oh, it was so good. Like the tips were crunchy.
That's how you do it.
That was the first thing that I finished on my plate was asparagus.
Which is weird because usually it takes you forever.
It was so good.
And he loves salmon too.
Like, man, I'm just I'm chewing a chip.
Those two are there we go so well together.
I don't like asparagus.
I like it if you get like the really fat ones. I'm not a fan.
They were thin. Jeff.
Yeah, that's how you gotta go.
Then I had to cut them in half because I'm trying to eat and it's like this big.
Yeah, that's the one part that's annoying when you're trying to. I don't know if there's a proper way to eat asparagus when you got them full length.
But it was awesome. Like I had spinach yesterday, Brussels sprouts. I had almost 2 servings of fruit. I have switched from applesauce to a full apple with my cottage cheese. I've even
upped a little more fiber.
I've even upped my cottage cheese game, Harrison, to 2 cottage cheese drinks a day.
Gross.
I have a morning one with an apple.
Because he likes them so much.
And I have an afternoon one with like frozen berries or whatever frozen fruit we have to throw in there.
Berries is a good one. The cottage cheese and berries is a really good. And you started adding some oatmeal into your breakfast too.
I've kind of gone away from cereal every day to oatmeal with chia seeds. And so I am consciously getting that stuff done because now I'm like curious. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
If I eat like this for 3 months and my numbers go way less, then guess what?
And it's not
It
that you
works.
were eating like unhealthy. I mean, we would have like pizza or burgers or whatever, but like the food that you were eating that fit into your macros weren't as nutrient dense.
Which we knew from our Chat GPT.
Right.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. So you're just
exercise.
kind of swapping out more nutrient dense
Right.
foods, higher fiber, which is something that you wanted to focus on after
Mhm.
we had Jake on talking about fiber. So you're definitely, that's good for your LDL cholesterol, that we can increase your fiber, just a better variety of nutrient dense foods versus just like looking at the macros of your foods,
looking at
protein, carbs, and fats. Now we're
Mhm.
looking at the fiber in the food, diversity in your
Right.
food.
So I really wanted to bring that up because now I have accountability,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And we're over the clock.
I have accountability. So
Very
May
much.
18th, we're going to be ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But so that means we need to take another break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna give Nicole for that one, but then you cut in at the perfect time.
Gosh,
so
we're
I couldn't jump on
we're
her
just
for it.
having so much fun.
Oh,
All right,
I
we'll
thought
be
the rules were out the window.
all right. We'll be right back. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Fans, are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat to all the action. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and ice-cold drinks, all served up with TVs covering every inch of the wall, so you'll never miss a play. Rally your crew, cheer on your team, and take advantage of game night specials every week. Stop in for a Nebraska basketball game with a party of 4 or more and receive a free pitcher of beer. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill, right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2 for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for $199 per month.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1007055. Previous service loader. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with crew credit. 7,500 miles per year. 6,800 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from the Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Husker Nation, your perfect softball plan is here. With the flexible Husker Softball On Deck deal, you choose the action. For just $38, pick any 4 games plus 1 from the can't-miss Iowa series. Build your own schedule, catch your favorite matchups, and cheer on the Huskers your way all season long. But don't wait, these mini plans won't last. Visit huskers.com/tickets and make your own mini plan today. Go Big Red.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Fitness Fanatics. Well, while we are at break, the United States won the gold medal over Canada.
Yep.
So the United States is now the dominant hockey country
right.
in the whole world. Men's and women's
gold
hockey
medalists
are the gold medalists.
Yep, that's cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
gold in both.
Gold in
In
both.
both.
Yep.
Beat Canada in both.
Yep.
Gold.
Oh,
They
the gold
did.
medal matches.
Yeah, they were both against Canada.
That's
gotta
too bad.
suck if you're Canada.
Oh, I know. How pathetic is that?
You just that's
Okay.
I mean, hey, that'd be like if the USA, if there's like American football in the Olympics and USA lost to Canada.
Well, there's gonna be
Yeah, but-
flag football.
Well, no, but I mean like real football.
Oh, yeah.
Flag football.
Well, what about NBA? Is it similar for NBA?
No, because now
There's so many international players.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, I feel like Canada too. I mean, are there NHL players that play for Canada in the hockey team or no? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I just think, well, maybe I'm wrong. Canada just feels like it was just such a Canadian sport. And now it's
Yeah.
obviously grown and we've just kind of like taken it.
Well, and here's a
from
little
them.
stat thrown out by Crowbait.
Okay, let's hear it.
The first gold medal since the Miracle on Ice.
I saw that.
Holy smoke.
Yeah.
Now, I did not know
I
that.
saw that this morning that it was the potential for that.
I don't know, it's been 46 years.
Yeah.
Yes, 1980. Do you believe in
Mhm.
miracles? First gold medal since then.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, no, thanks, Crowbait. I was not aware of that.
I'll tell you what, absolute clinic by the goalkeeper too. Canada had 42 shots. USA only had 28.
Wow. Yeah.
1-2. USA wins.
Just shows you how much I follow hockey. I didn't know that. So then John and Cortland said, yeah, NHL players on all the teams.
Okay. I assumed it was like that.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So congrats.
And yeah, it was the New Jersey Devil, Jack Hughes.
All
Scores
right.
it, no T to win it.
Now that
Cool.
the hockey's over, we need to lock in on nutrition.
Do you have our sponsor?
That's not till the next hour.
Oh, we're still in the first hour.
It's 9:57. All right, you guys, everybody's
Right.
fired up. If you have any questions on nutrition,
Yeah, because I've been we've been talking nutrition the past 3 weeks, and we've had, just like last week, we had a listener question and we talked about that. So I have other nutrition stuff to talk about, but if anybody has any questions.
yeah,
or-
any questions, think about
I'd
them
love to
over the
talk about
break. You can text it in 402-464-5685 on the Starter Heyman text line. But we're going to talk all things nutrition in the next hour. So now we can get everybody's focus because hockey's over.
Yep.
We're the gold medal, the best hockey team in the world. First time since Nicole was born in 1980.
Yep. I wasn't even born.
Weren't even born.
Right.
So,
That's
all right.
nuts.
Oh, John and Clorton
Not
said
yet.
it would have been worse if Australia had a hockey team.
Yeah.
And they beat Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be crazy.
There could be worse things.
Could be worse things, but
It's a
all
pretty
right.
good get for America, though.
That's right. So great job. We'll be right back. 987 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics. Text those questions in about nutrition. We'll be right back.
Way out there where the sun comes up under the big red sky, I do life the way I love, with family by my side. I feel home with me, no matter where I go.
Proud of where we're from, excited for where we're going. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes the complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out on mynutritionauthority.com.
In a world where Wi-Fi battles rage and bandwidth is never enough, one family dares to connect it all. Work from home, influence all day, stream all night, and game to win. Deadlines, downloads, and dance-offs, all happening under one roof, flawlessly. Can your internet provider do that? Fiber fuel your household at allofiber.com/all-in.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Most resolutions for the new year fail before January is even over. Why not resolve to just be a little bit cleaner in 2026? Nebraska Auto Detail is here for you. Now through March 30th, if you purchase a ceramic coating, you'll get a free interior detail. There's no better way to start your year than taking care of your car and decluttering the mess that it becomes so easily. Book your detail today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com or call Joe and the team at 402-601-5086.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Let's fly. Your next trip starts at Lincoln Airport with American Airlines. Now flying nonstop service to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago. American Airlines connects Lincoln to major hubs and destinations around the globe. Wherever you're headed, LNK gets you there with new nonstop flights on American Airlines.
Now boarding.
Convenient, fast, and stress-free. Book your next flight at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Hey, this is Jay Foreman, the host of Old School, 3 to 6 p.m. here at 93.7 The Ticket. And one of my favorite things to do is come down and meet all the fans before and after as they cheer on our beloved Huskers.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
It's seafood season at Amigos. Time to get that one-of-a-kind crisp crab rangoon burrito and dip it in some sweet chili sauce. There's a crab rangoon Frenchie, too. Enjoy grilled fish, grilled shrimp, or crispy fish tacos. Wrapped in warm whole wheat tortillas. Topped with pico de gallo, cabbage, and Amigos Chipotle mayo sauce. From jumbo shrimp baskets or fish and chips to fish tacos, there's something for everyone. You'll love the bold, fresh flavors of seafood at Amigos. Amigos is serving up a brand new way to score the bold, fresh flavors you love with 8 affordable value meals. At $5 and $6, these meals are easy on the wallet, so treat yourself anytime. Sink into the new 3-cheese melt or taco melt, both stacked with crave-worthy flavor in every bite. There's crunchy taquito dippers, too. Perfect for dunking in Amigos' famous ranch or spicy cheese. Big flavor, small price. Value meals at Amigos.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. Hour number 2 is sponsored by Modern Woodmen of America. Founded in 1883, Modern Woodmen offers financial services and member benefits to individuals and families throughout the U.S. For more information, call Sean Erickson at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation. Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures. Big shout out to them. We appreciate all their support for the Fitness Fanatics and also everything they do for the community, not just in Lincoln, but all over the state. Those guys are everywhere doing donation, fundraising, giving back. So it's just really, really cool. So we appreciate Sean and the crew over there. All right. Hour number 2, we do have a couple questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. First question. We'll start Bill and Bennett. Which has more nutritional value, asparagus or Brussels sprouts? Asparagus tastes way better to me, which, yes, I agree on that.
You've never had.
Think there's a big difference in taste?
Well, I've only drank a Brussels sprout.
Yeah,
so.
you only had it in your vegetable drink that you drink. You've never actually had cooked, prepared.
Maybe you should make some for me.
I can
tonight.
Because I prefer Brussels sprouts over asparagus.
We have some frozen ones, right?
Yeah, we have for those fresh ones too.
I just bought a whole big bag of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I looked up. So Bill, you may remember last year we did like a book review on this book called Nutrivore by Sarah Ballantyne. You remember that, Jeff?
Yep.
You do?
Absolutely.
Are you being sarcastic
No, I
or you do?
remember.
Okay. Where
because some people use it as like the gospel.
no,
right?
not Nutrivore. It was more just like giving a nutrition score for like all different types of food.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, it was just interesting. So I looked up the Nutrivore score because the Nutrivore score like talks about, and it's like nutrient density per like calorie, basically is what it is. I thought that they would be similar in nutrient density.
Okay.
And the higher the score for the Nutrivore, the better. So this says that asparagus has a high Nutrivore score of 1,385, identifying it as a top nutrient dense vegetable, ranking within the top 100 foods for nutrient density.
Okay.
Asparagus?
So, asparagus. It's particularly valuable for its high content of vitamins K, folate, and the antioxidant ergothioneine. I don't know what that is, but Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts have an exceptionally high Nutri-Score score of 2,817.
Holy smokes.
Identifying them as a super nutrient dense food.
Goated.
And what is
Brussels
that?
sprouts.
What does that rank? Is it because the asparagus was top 100?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say.
And the asparagus was what? Like
That's got to be a top 10 player in the game.
1,600?
13.
13 and
To
Brussels
28.
sprouts is
Which they're both good. Don't get me wrong. Like they're both, if you prefer asparagus, just eat the asparagus. You're still getting one of the 100 top nutrient dense vegetables.
So asparagus is like Sabonis, and then the Brussels sprouts is like having LeBron James or Kobe Bryant
or Michael.
Michael's like the GOAT. I don't know what the GOAT is, so I don't want to give
the
that
goat
out.
vegetable might be Brussels sprouts. That's
That is.
crazy how much higher it is.
I
Maybe
know.
we could do like a Brussels sprout asparagus combo there. where you
I
have both
don't
on
know.
there.
I don't think that would be very good. The thing with Brussels sprouts, though, like, because asparagus, you can kind of just steam that and season it, or you had it with your fish.
Oh, it was so good.
Brussels sprouts, to be really good, kind of need to be doctored up a little bit, right? Like olive oil.
I'll be honest. Like with rice. It's really good with rice and chicken.
You like it mixed together?
Yeah, you just make a bowl with it.
Oh,
That's
maybe
how
we
I
could have
enjoy it.
that today.
I make I haven't made this in a long time, but we could make this today, like a sheet pan meal. And this is what I want to talk about, just like ideas for nutrition or for food. A sheet pan where we do chicken, like diced up chicken and sweet potatoes and quartered Brussels sprouts with a little bit of bacon chopped up in there, and you put it in the oven, and then you can eat that. Could do that.
Might be a little too healthy.
It's good.
Sweet potato instead of a real
really
potato.
Good.
Sweet potato would be way better. A real potato in that dish would not be good.
I've told you, you make it and
Right.
I'll eat it.
It's good. So I've put like kind of chopped up apples in there before too. I won't do that. That's probably a little too many ingredients for you.
That seems crazy.
Like roasted apple. It's good. Or like cranberries, like cranberries and Brussels sprouts go together.
Huh.
But
to me, an apple needs to be cold.
Yeah,
that's
roasted
why
apple.
I'm not
I've never even
hot apple.
considered it.
That's why I'm not going to put an apple in it.
All
But
right.
yeah, we should make that. It's really good.
If you make it, I'll eat it.
But it is good. But I was surprised. Asparagus is good, but technically Brussels sprouts are a super nutrient dense food. They are rich in sources of vitamin K and C, as well as fiber and potent phytonutrients, making them ideal for reducing inflammation.
Now, I've kind of heard that, like a couple people told me this, that the vitamin K kind of works against my blood thinners.
That is if you were taking warfarin, but you're taking Eliquis.
Okay.
Yep. But that is true. Like the old school blood thinner, it can, yes, vitamin K is an interaction, but not Eliquis.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that.
I think Bill's
But
really
that's good.
trying to figure out what to grow in his garden this summer. Like, so
I
he
think
wants to know.
asparagus is very easy to grow,
He
right?
wants to
Doesn't
know
it just
where,
go like
where
crazy?
broccoli ranks.
Yeah, broccoli is high too. I know that because I'll look it up, but I know that because it says somewhere in here that because it says high nutrient score for Brussels sprouts. They are considered one of the most nutrient dense vegetables available, similar to broccoli. So
I do like steamed broccoli. Like I can eat broccoli.
Oh my lord, the stinkiest
I
way
hate
to eat
broccoli.
it. Steaming it.
Well, I mean, I don't mind it at all.
Do you have an
Like,
air fryer?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
Yep.
just use that.
But see, I've never.
It's very similar.
You liked it steamed?
No, I've never really cooked vegetables. Like
The amount of things that Jeff is learning, it's like crazy to me that he
people
didn't know
out
how
there
to do. It's
listening,
my
like-
fault.
Feels like I'm talking to
I
a
blame
19-year-old in
myself.
college. who's just
people
like,
are like,
I've never cooked
no wonder
before.
that moron has a high cholesterol. He doesn't even know how to cook a vegetable.
No, I can't think of some of the questions that you've asked me about cooking food, but
You are the wife. You are supposed to be cooking me my
You
dinner.
don't eat the things that I
2026,
eat.
Jeff. You can't say
Right.
things like that.
you don't eat the things that I eat. So broccoli, the Nutrivore score is 2,813, just like
Jeez.
points above Brussels sprouts.
So broccoli is
They're
higher than Brussels sprouts.
barely. But interesting, frozen broccoli has an even higher Nutrivore score of 2,900
wonder?
because it's like harvested and frozen right away. So the
Oh.
nutrient dense, like the nutrients don't have a time to degrade, like as it's being packaged and shipped. And especially in the Midwest, frozen vegetables are going to have more nutrients just because it's February in Nebraska. You're not getting like, unless Bill has some big giant greenhouse in his backyard, he's not like growing fruits and vegetables right now. So our fruits and vegetables are coming from warmer climates. So
Right.
if you can get them, they don't pick the broccoli wherever, ship it to Nebraska, and then freeze it. They do it all there.
That's true.
So a lot of times frozen vegetables and fruits are actually, marginally better, but
I never thought we'd be discussing the value of green vegetables.
I peppers solid.
I'm
Like I know
excited.
we talk about it all the time, but
peppers
what are they
are
actually
good too.
good for?
Peppers are good because they have a lot of the colorfulness in peppers are really good. A lot of vitamin C. There's actually more vitamin C like in peppers than there is in like oranges.
Really?
Yeah, they're very high in vitamin C.
That's
and
great for the winter.
Good in fiber. Yep, they're good for fiber and just antioxidants. So anything that's colorful and crunchy is going to be a good one.
So would jalapenos be high on the value?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm curious. I want to know what I'm kind of Bill and Bennett. I want to
I
know what
know.
the greatest are.
A
Just eat only
jalapeno.
superfoods. So I'm sure apples and stuff
Yeah,
like that are pretty low.
I wouldn't recommend that. That's called orthorexia. That's a It's also an eating disorder when you
Trust me, I'll still eat a Casey's pizza
know,
when it's
like-
sitting there.
So
You have to balance. You have the Valentinos with your broccoli and
Right.
you eat the broccoli and Brussels sprouts before the pizza, so it's working ahead of the.
that's actually
the bad
not a
stuff
bad
for you.
plan, honestly. But so jalapenos, the Nutrivore score is 1,113, so slightly below asparagus.
That's actually better than I thought, though.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
I figured it was
I
very
mean, we're still
minor.
talking about extremely high scores. Like, it's still considered one of the nutritious food due to its high vitamin content because it has vitamin C, potassium, folate, and capsaicin, which is the spiciness. If you can handle that,
The moral of
But-
the story is
Awesome.
eat vegetables.
Yeah, pretty much.
they're very good for you.
They are. I drink the spinach, Brussels sprouts, radishes, and carrots.
Radishes is the one I can't get behind.
What's a radish? Oh, we were
That has
wondering
gotta
what a
be
radish does, right? Remember we
Oh,
were
like
asking?
the health benefits
Yeah,
of a
like
radish.
because I don't know why I just decided to put radishes in there.
I don't know why
Gross.
you did either.
But I
'cause
just throw them in
where
there.
you're like, they're red.
But
I
do-
like red.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm Popeye. Like when
Oh.
Popeye
Yeah,
drinks
yeah,
this-
yeah.
the spinach.
Okay, be ready to be blown away.
I bet you this is number one all time.
Radishes have an exceptionally high Nutrivore score of 5,863, identifying them as one of the most nutrient-dense, low-calorie, and low-carb foods available. They are good sources of lots of things,
Now,
honestly.
see, I'm not ever gonna cook and eat a radish, but I've been putting
Wow.
serving of spinach, 3 radishes, a serving of carrots, and a serving of Brussels sprouts in one drink.
That is a lot.
then
And
he
I
just
feel
slams
like
it.
Superman.
I
or not
probably
like
feel pretty good.
Popeye. Remember Popeye has the spinach?
Yeah, and it gets all
He
jacked.
Yep, that's how I feel like.
Is it
Well,
because of how
good.
big the radish is compared to like eating one piece of asparagus and one
No,
radish?
because it's by like
I'm trying to
it
take it away
is
from
the
radish.
less. It does have less calories per serving. Like there's 19 calories per serving, and there's 38 calories per cup of Brussels sprouts, 27 calories per cup. So the higher the nutrient density versus the lower the calories, it's going to be a little bit of a higher score, but that's a huge score.
There we go. Radishes, you
It
guys.
supports immunity, digestion, antioxidants. So
This must have been my intuition there.
That's the first unfortunate.
they're
one for me so
spicy.
far.
I-
they taste weird.
they
Well, I'll
kind
tell
of
you.
taste like spicy dirt.
Yeah, it's like the jalapeno, but it doesn't taste good.
No.
Well, in my drink, the carrots overpower everything.
Carrots are good.
So when I drink that, I will taste carrots. I
How
do
How
not
many
taste
radishes do you put in?
3.
Okay. I mean,
Jeez,
so
you don't
that's
taste
not
that
a
at all?
cup.
Nope.
It's not a cup, but still, it doesn't matter because you're
Well,
You're
3 probably would
combining-
fill up a cup.
well, and
They're
you're
big.
combining multiple vegetables. I think that's a common misconception. People think when they eat vegetables that they have to eat like an entire cup of something. Well, really, you could have a third of a cup of 3 different kinds of vegetables and still get a really good benefit.
Well, and a cup of vegetables is not a lot. Like a cup of
No,
or
it's
a
not.
serving of spinach is 2 cups, and it's just like it's not very much.
No,
at
Especially
all.
if you're cooking it, but you don't cook it.
Yeah,
You blend it up.
It's not a lot.
Go Big Red Captain wants to know,
Ooh,
going
here we
back
go.
to his garden, should I freeze my garden broccoli right away then to preserve it?
Yeah. Yeah. What does he do otherwise? Just keep it. Because
It
broccoli
sounds like he's
lasts.
just in the game. He says he loves pickled jalapenos as well. Then pizza with a scoop of cottage cheese on each piece tastes good. So page out of your book.
On each piece. Okay.
Cottage cheese on pizza.
Is that real or is he just trolling us because of Jeff and his cottage cheese?
It could be both.
And go bigger at Captain. I just wonder if this is for Sean Jackson.
No,
right?
it's not.
Okay.
he
That'd be
listens to
funny.
shows all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just like he was
Tell
the
us
captain,
if that's
you know.
real. But what do you do with the broccoli otherwise? Because it's still pretty but yeah, you could freeze it right away. It's going to kind of deteriorate and it's
I think
good.
you just want to know, like, well, how much will it deteriorate?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
that
my
I
guess.
don't really know. I mean, you're still eating it while it's still good. So
See,
But, yeah.
cottage cheese. I'm telling you, like there's
I wish I liked it. I really
cottage
do.
cheese.
Yeah, it'd be such an easy thing to
I'm-
have. In the
you know,
morning.
you know what make a great protein shake is a cup of cottage cheese.
radishes.
No, I don't put vegetables. No
he
vegetables with
doesn't
the
like
cottage
to
cheese
ruin his cottage cheese drink with vegetables.
and frozen berries.
Yeah.
And it's like then it's purple, right? You don't look at it like
That's
Well,
true.
that's how your mind operates. Now it's purple.
Now it's a dessert.
Yeah, you don't look at it like, because the cottage cheese and apple, I mean, it looks like milk, right? So it's the white. But when you put like the berries in there, then it's like then it's purple, and that's something I can actually like sip on and enjoy. Like you don't
like
taste
the taste of it.
Yeah, and it's like if
No
I were to-
sugar?
well, the sugar from the berries,
The natural
yeah,
sugar. So
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't add any sweetener to it.
because like people make smoothies and they put protein powder in there. But
Yeah.
if I like made one, you wouldn't even know that cottage cheese. And I hate it when people tell me this, like you wouldn't even taste it. Like I wasn't allowed to get. Okay, this is kind of going off on a little tangent.
No.
And Crowbait, we have your question.
Yeah.
And we'll get to it on the next segment because it'll take a little while to go through. When I was a kid and we go through the drive-through like McDonald's, I was not allowed to get my burgers plain.
That's a little ridiculous.
what? Like plain as in like how
Just
plain?
meat and cheese.
Just meat and cheese. That's how he has meat and cheese only.
Because I would get, this is kind of like a stepmom thing. Like she didn't want to or say plain. She just want to say like a cheeseburger and didn't want to. So I would
really get anxiety over having
I don't
to
know.
tell them to make plain?
And she's like, you don't even notice the difference.
Okay.
I do when there's mustard and a pickle on it.
Yeah, the
I
mustard
know.
is disgusting. I'm with you on that.
So anytime we go to McDonald's,
mustard and pickles is my favorite.
I would get chicken nuggets.
Wow.
Because you can't even taste it. But that is true. Like cottage cheese.
You're not allowed to get a burger plain.
And it's still, that's probably why you've eaten so many cheeseburgers as an adult now.
I've already told Ben no Culver's for 3 months for me.
No.
I almost went to Culver's yesterday. I didn't.
Clean break.
I avoided it.
Sometimes he'll be like, hey, can you bring me home something?
It's not good.
And not even that often either is the thing. Like not even that often
But I'm
compared to
ready.
how a lot of people eat or compared to how you used to eat in your 20s.
These radishes are going to be cleaning up those triglycerides. You watch.
I don't think the radishes are helping with the triglycerides.
What are they helping with?
Well, like, because I mean, the triglycerides, a lot of that's going to be the fiber. I mean, there's probably fiber in it, but it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but
it's a superfood.
It is a superfood.
It can do anything.
Super duper food. I was really surprised.
The drinking all those vegetables though, like it's kind of thick a little bit, so you got to power through it. It's not like the cottage cheese and apple when I could just drink it like it's water.
Well, then you should keep it.
Like I drink some of it, and then I put more
You could
water in and blend it.
But
up,
then he
and
has to drink more. It's the higher volume, the more water you put into it.
and I can
But-
only have so much.
And the thing is, like, you do not have to use cottage cheese. You could use protein powder, which you're just not supposed to have right now.
But the cottage cheese is way better for you, right?
Well, no, it's not
not?
way better.
It's not a great source of protein.
They're both great sources of protein. Cottage cheese, yogurt, Greek yogurt.
Yeah, I've done yogurt in an apple.
Or just vanilla protein powder.
I can get behind yogurt.
Yeah.
Greek yogurt. And the Go Big Red Captain, his final answer is he does put a scoop of cottage cheese on a slice of pizza.
On a slice of pizza.
Now, what kind of pizza? Are we talking just cheese, or is it,
So
taco
give it a
pizza,
try.
pepperoni?
But the pizza has to be hot, of course. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to do it on a cold pizza.
So you just dip it in it's like
no, just put a scoop on there, like
Sounds
a
like
dollop,
he
maybe.
spreads it on the slice of pizza. I would just eat the cottage cheese before I eat the pizza. It might be good. I mean, it's still cheese. It's cheesy, tasty.
Well, so you think like people cook lasagna, put cottage cheese, but it's called ricotta.
They're not the same, but yes.
They're not the same.
Ricotta cheese is different from cottage cheese, but
I thought it was just cottage cheese.
No.
It looks like it, and it's kind of
Yeah,
gross.
they're very similar, but no, they're not technically the same.
I thought they were the same too. I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, sometimes people use cottage cheese instead of ricotta. It's probably cheaper, and maybe you just have it on
I
hand.
always thought, well,
No, they're different.
yeah. Usually, if I go to a restaurant and I see ricotta, I'm just not.
I know.
I pass on the lasagna.
I know. It makes me sad.
Maybe you
I
wouldn't
love
now.
lasagna, and then I'll see ricotta on there or cottage cheese, and I'm disappointed.
No, I probably would pass.
I love adding cottage cheese to stuff. I just got, and this was the stuff I wanted to kind of talk about, just little swaps. I got a
Potato soup.
Yeah, loaded baked potato soup from Sam's Club this past week. And a one serving is a cup, which like a cup of soup, like not a cup, like, but
It's
an
not a
actual
lot.
measured cup of soup is not very much. But the soup is really good. Obviously, it's like a creamy type soup. So I've been eating it and adding a half a cup of cottage cheese to it. I blended it up so it's smooth. You don't even know it's there. You really wouldn't know it was there. And not only does it,
just like mustard and pickles.
Yep, you wouldn't even know.
it's not like mustard and pickles, but that's what I had last night. So when you had asparagus and salmon and potatoes, I had cod, because that's the fish I prefer, with my baked potato soup. But I added a half a cup of cottage cheese to it. It boosts 11 extra grams of protein, and it just bulks it up so there's more of a volume. So you're like, feel like you're eating more or whatever. I'm gonna look up the nutrient.
You don't like salmon, or
I just don't prefer it. I prefer cod.
Okay,
and I prefer salmon. I got
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you're bougie.
The cod
Jeff's
is a
over
little
there with his
And
nice
I
salmon,
can,
yeah.
I
It's a little-
can.
tastes fishy. I don't know. The cod just tastes fishy.
No,
tastes fishier to me than
salmon
my
is
dog,
way
so.
fishier than cod.
That's good. I
Um,
like both, but salmon's better.
I can eat, like, I just keep it frozen in the freezer, and Jeff likes his salmon fresh. So
Cod's good though.
just for reference about all of the vegetables we've been talking about, the Nutrivore score of cottage cheese is 201. So like, and that's a healthy food.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about these super high numbers
There's
for
fat
vegetables,
and stuff in there. I mean,
yeah, it's good. It's classified as a medium nutrient dense food. But you mix it with other stuff that makes it, you mix it with
Right.
your berry blend
or an apple.
Or
like pineapple.
It
or
really
stuff I'll do.
boosts Trader Joe's has a great frozen pineapple. Have you ever had that,
Yeah.
Harrison? It's good.
So we have Crowbait, we're gonna get to your text about peptides here when we come back from break. Also texted and he said I used my Greek yogurt as a condiment dipping my chicken.
Oh, I love using plain Greek yogurt like a sour cream or whatever.
And don't you can put like ranch seasoning in
Yeah.
there too, like if you like ranch dressing. You can do plain Greek yogurt and put like a packet.
I think we're
of
doing
ranch
too much
seasoning.
now.
Why?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you like ranch?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then you wouldn't.
Well, I
this
don't
wouldn't
either.
appeal to you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
saying
either.
If you like ranch dressing,
Yeah.
you could do the
Just like that tastes like really strong. Maybe I'm just
No,
thinking
it's
it
like
wrong.
sour cream. Anything you would use sour cream for, just
Yeah.
use plain Greek yogurt. So we don't ever buy sour cream. I always have plain Greek yogurt at home. So like when we have chili, I'll add Greek yogurt. Obviously plain, not like vanilla, not
Right.
flavored. Plain Greek yogurt, or sometimes or if I make a baked potato, I'll use plain Greek yogurt on there.
I don't even
It's a
know
good
if
swap.
I've ever even had sour cream in my entire life.
The taste is so marginal between sour cream and Greek yogurt. Now, if you're somebody who loves sour cream, because I've had people say, no, absolutely not. They're not the same. But if you're just kind of like, it's fine. If you can take it or leave it, you're not going to tell the difference between sour cream and Greek yogurt. Now, if you're like a connoisseur of sour cream and you know the difference between Daisy sour cream and Highland sour cream, like, yeah, you're probably not going to. But the trick is then just don't eat it for a really long time. Don't eat sour cream for a long time and then reintroduce plain Greek yogurt, and you'll have forgotten what it tastes like.
All right. Well, with that,
Learning a lot.
We're going to go to break. We'll be right back to keep those questions coming. 402-464-5685 on the Fitness Fanatics 93.7 The Ticket.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a strawberry cold foam. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for $199 per month.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1007055. Previous service loader. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 6,800 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Looking to get a room downtown or near South Lincoln? Abe Lincoln would tell you no to the Ford Theater and yes to Lincoln Hotel. Save up to 40% off downtown Lincoln prices with a nice clean room and comfortable stay. Lincoln Hotel is locally owned and offers a day pass to the city's largest locally owned gym, Good Life Fitness. Long-term stays are available. You can learn more about pricing and book your Lincoln Hotel stay today at staylnk.com or call 402-600-0565. That's staylnk.com or call 402-600-0565. MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their Contact Us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Fern as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Fitness Fanatics. So we're just been talking nutrition, which has kind of been our theme for the month of February.
And we keep talking about it because we keep getting really good like topics from you guys. So
absolutely.
appreciate the the interaction.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Crobate's question about peptides. So you just said since January he's down 25 pounds, which is awesome. But my question is, what are you guys' thoughts on peptides for working out amongst the other benefits they provide? I'm starting my peptides Wednesday for 6 months.
Peptides, like that there's a couple things that peptides could be used for. GLP-1s are a peptide. That's the P in GLP is.
I did not know that.
Right. But there's also peptides can be used for hormone, kind of like, I don't think it's even a hormone replacement, but more hormone boosting. So obviously, I'm assuming you're working with a healthcare professional that's going to help you. But I would say the number one thing that if you're going to be going on peptides is, really focusing on like exercise, also strength training while you're using peptides. Because you also want to like use this, especially if it's something you're only doing for short term. You kind of want to make the most of that time and carry that momentum. So kind of like what we talked about in the first segment with you, if you just would have gone on cholesterol medication right away, you wouldn't have changed your eating habits.
Nope.
You just would have made let the medicine do the work. And so peptides are kind of like that. You want it to be like a supplement to a healthy lifestyle. So I think sometimes when people go on peptides and they don't change anything about their eating habits or their workout habits, then you're just like anything, you're going to see the short-term results. But then once you stop doing them, you haven't created that foundation that helps to keep your habits going. But it sounds like he's already lost 25 pounds. So he's already doing stuff to help. So, and I think that's a really good strategy too. Like you're already doing it on your own and you're just doing this to like, again, to supplement it. It's not, I don't want to learn how to eat healthy. I don't want to learn how to exercise. I just want to take a medication that's going to change the number on the scale. That can be problematic unless you're planning on being on it forever, which is also fine. There are people who are on life-saving medicine for the rest of their lives. You might have to be on a blood thinner forever. Like,
oh, I hope not.
I know. So I think as long as you're working with a doctor, you're clear with your doctor on your goals and if this is going to be a short-term solution or more of a long-term solution. I think a long-term solution would be more for like, especially when it comes to GLP-1s, because they were considered originally to help with like diabetics, and a lot of it's the dosage. So if you're microdosing, you're just doing a little bit just to get that little boost. That's going to be a good complement to what you're already doing. But as you're losing weight quickly, like even 25 pounds since January, that's really good. But we just really want to make sure you're preserving muscle as you're losing weight. That's like super duper important. It's important we talk about it more for women, just because as women get older, we tend to lose muscle, but it's also really important for men too, because muscle mass is also tied to kind of testosterone production. So if you're losing a bunch of weight and a lot of that is muscle mass, you're kind of like digging yourself in a hole when it comes to like your hormonal health for men too. So I would just say definitely still prioritize strength training through this time. Use it as a good time to hit the weights.
Okay.
That's what I think. So.
Well, hopefully that answered your question.
Yeah. Peptides are such a individual kind of decision. Harrison and I've talked about it off air. The dangerous part of peptides or GLP-1s for me is when it's for vanity. People trying to lose, the like last 10 pounds, but then 10 pounds comes off really easily and then they lose 25 pounds. And especially for women.
Well, I don't know if you guys like watched the Wicked movie at all, but like I don't know all the details, and maybe they had the flu, but
right.
Like, you can't tell me that like before they started casting, it's like, oh yeah, Ariana, she needs to lose a little bit more weight.
Yeah, no.
Like, I kind of got to a point where it's like, man, I hope she feels so good. I don't know the full story. So
I think that's part of the problem, because GLP-1s or peptides can get a bad rap because of how like infiltrated it is in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
And you are really seeing like dangerous weight loss in people who didn't need to lose weight in the first place. So yeah, if you're talking to your doctor and that's something that they recommend, it's definitely something like we're not all Hollywood people that are already underweight and now losing more weight. And then especially as we get older, because if you lose that bone mass and you lose that muscle mass, your ability to recover from illnesses or injuries is just so much worse when you're completely depleted. So we've talked about this. I've talked about this so many times, how like from a metabolic and health standpoint, it's actually healthier to be maybe 15, 20 pounds overweight than it is to be 15 to 20 pounds underweight, because you're like one illness away from rehab, honestly, like PT rehab. If you're 15 pounds underweight and you get sick or you break a bone and you have to be non-weight bearing for 3 to 6 months, like you're going to have to relearn how to walk. You're going to have to build more muscle mass because you were already depleted. So
it doesn't help you with the falls and stuff. I think you've talked about that.
Oh yeah.
Or if you got like no muscle and you're just kind of really light all bones, you take a fall.
Right. You have nothing to absorb that impact of the fall. So it sounds like you're doing the right things, Crowbait.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. It's a
yeah.
great question.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few minutes here before we go to break. Is there any? I know, like you've been wanting to do the food swaps for a few weeks now. Is there anything that
I know,
like on your mind?
One thing,
some quick, like exciting food swaps.
We are gonna have to get this today to have you to try. Harrison, you don't really eat protein bars, right?
No,
we don't really talk about it.
I don't really either.
No, and I don't either. Yeah. I mean, I have them. I maybe have 1 or 2 a week, maybe, and that's usually when I'm working at the Legacy, like as a mid-morning snack. But
Gatorades aren't bad. I don't know if they're good for you, but I've had those a few times if I were to try
Gatorade.
Them. Yeah, I think they have those like protein bars, don't they?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, well, we've talked about this before too. I kind of have the hiccups right now, but we've talked about this when you're looking at a label. This is not what I was going to say, but when you're looking at a label of a protein bar, if you want to know if it's a good source of protein, which is why you're eating a protein bar, you want to look at the calories. So if it's 200 calories, you drop that last number, and that's how much protein it should have. So a 200 calorie protein bar should have at least 20 grams of protein for it to be a good protein source.
So
what's yours?
I have it right here.
The Gatorade one?
Yeah.
What's that picture right there, Harrison, in the middle? Well, Jeff has it.
Jeff got it there.
Yeah. It's not 37 grams or 340 grams.
If this is Gatorade whey protein recover bar, chocolate caramel.
Mm-hmm.
It is calories 340.
Yep.
So it should have 34 grams of protein.
Protein, it only has 20 grams.
20. Like, so it's not terrible, and
it's almost a meal replacement bar.
Right. It's marketing.
Bar.
It's marketing itself as a recovery bar, which is why it also has 41 grams of carbs, but it has a lot of sugar.
29 grams of sugar.
So maybe that's not the best choice. But yeah, that's a great way if you're in the like aisle looking at your protein bars. If it is 150 calories, it should have at least 15 grams of protein. 200 calories, it should have at least 20 grams of protein. Or you might have to add some more protein with it. Like you could have that and some cottage cheese.
There you go.
But what I was going to say
Dip
is
the bar in cottage cheese.
So gross.
Not at the same time, just together. What I was going to say is, so there's a protein bar called Built bars. You've had those, Jeff, a couple times.
Yep.
Built Puffs.
Yep.
Have you ever had those, Harrison?
Sounds familiar. I think I might have.
You've probably seen them. They're like a marshmallowy flavor. That first one is the one I'm talking about. The sour ones, the Sour Puffs. Built Sour Puffs. Ben and I tried one last weekend for the first time, and I like the Built bars. Like I said, they kind of have a marshmallowy texture, so sometimes the texture can throw people off. And I'm pretty sure it's like 150 calories to 15 grams of protein-ish. Go back up and go to that. No, the image is at the bottom. Keep going.
Yeah.
Not that one. Pull that up.
Let's see here.
150 calories, 115 grams of protein.
16 grams
16.
of protein and
Okay.
150 calories.
Yeah. So that's good. That's a high. But so these Built Sour Puffs, if you like sour food, sour candies, they are amazing. They are really good. I bought one because I was curious, but then Ben found it and he cracked open and he even said, like, that's really good. So I think what I want to do is buy one and like cut it up into little pieces. And then it's like you're eating Sour Patch Kids almost. So if you like sour candies, but yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Better
go.
than the Gatorade.
Way better. I know.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean that.
No, the Gatorade's
it's
not
a
terrible,
high
but,
protein
like,
candy bar, basically.
You guys say it all the time. Just like pay attention to what
Good,
you're
better,
eating.
best.
Because if you have one of those, you're like, oh, that's pretty good. Well, I'll have another one. It's like, bang, there's
That's a lot. I mean, a Snickers bar has 250 calories. That has more calories than a Snicker bar.
And what would you rather
You'd have
eat?
680
Right.
calories. Just between
Yeah.
those.
Would you rather eat a Snickers or a Gatorade bar?
Yeah, give me Snickers and a glass of chocolate
Right.
milk.
And the Snickers isn't going to have as much protein,
No.
but it's still like, that's easily something you could eat and forget that you ate it.
Well, you think like, oh, look at it.
Yeah.
Eating all good
I'm
here.
so healthy.
It's like I can have another one. It's healthy. And then
So
that's
true.
a lot of calories.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it is when it's marketed as a protein bar.
Yeah.
It's a meal replacement, basically.
That is because it has a lot of carbs in it too.
Like right on the
And
on
not
the
a lot of
label, it says
fiber.
Gatorade protein bar, 20 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an awesome source of protein. So you dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
And see there's 27 grams of sugar.
How much fiber? Like not a lot. 6 grams? I can't remember. I
Fiber zero.
just zero.
Great.
Never mind. Maybe we don't eat those anymore.
Like I said, I don't really eat them.
Right. That's just what
if I had
you
to
knew
pick,
of. Right.
Yeah,
I know.
But it's Gatorade,
Ugh.
right?
It's Gatorade.
Has the
You think
Gatorade
it's gonna be
logo
good.
on it.
Yeah, that's problematic. It's not great. I would rather just have a Snickers bar, honestly. I know.
A Snickers bar and some chocolate milk. That's what I'd rather have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
I
go to
don't know.
break. We'll come back, wrap up this week's show here. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
And weekends right here at 93.7 The Ticket. My favorite things to do in downtown Lincoln are checking out all the local sports events, whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or even Lincoln Stars hockey. I enjoy it all because I get to experience one of the best sports communities in the country.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends. Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hey guys, this is former UFC fighter and mixed martial artist Anthony Lionheart Smith. The Upside Bar and Lounge in South Lincoln is the go-to spot for every UFC event, prelims, and main card. There's never a cover, so make sure you get there early and stay late. Upside Bar and Lounge has daily specials, a margarita club, and a taco club. And don't forget, they just added Buzz Bowls to their menu. Learn more about upcoming events by visiting UpsideBarLNK.com and stop into their South Lincoln location for every UFC event on 27th and Pine Lake.
It's seafood season at Amigos. Time to get that one-of-a-kind crisp crab rangoon burrito and dip it in some sweet chili sauce. There's a crab rangoon Frenchie, too. Enjoy grilled fish, grilled shrimp, or crispy fish tacos. Wrapped in warm whole wheat tortillas. Topped with pico de gallo, cabbage, and Amigos Chipotle mayo sauce. From jumbo shrimp baskets or fish and chips to fish tacos, there's something for everyone. You'll love the bold, fresh flavors of seafood at Amigos. Amigos is serving up a brand new way to score the bold, fresh flavors you love with 8 affordable value meals. At $5 and $6, these meals are easy on the wallet, so treat yourself anytime. Sink into the new 3-cheese melt or taco melt, both stacked with crave-worthy flavor in every bite. There's crunchy taquito dippers, too, perfect for dunking in Amigos' famous ranch or spicy cheese. Big flavor, small price. Value meals at Amigos.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back 9 Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back 9 Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back 9's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back 9 Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. We just have a few minutes left here. Yesterday for lunch, Nicole made some protein pancakes. So we're going to go over that little recipe here to kind of say what's in them because we're talking kind of food swaps. But I do want to read a text from Bill and Bennett, and I hopefully that DP's listening, Jake and Rebecca and everybody else that is the big wigs at the ticket. It says, the popularity of this show has grown because you all work so well together. Harrison, Jeff, and Nicole put together a great show every Sunday. Keep it rolling. We appreciate it.
Maybe Nick Sainer will say hi to you now.
Yeah.
Now that
Maybe.
you're a big shot.
I don't see any texts about Nick Sainer coming in here about his show being so awesome.
No, we appreciate that. It makes it fun.
We also have another text for Crowbait says, I used to be really big into MRE bars. They're not too bad. 20 grams of protein, 250 calories, and only 6 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
They're a little pricey, but good. Yeah. The ones that are better for you are typically more pricier.
Yeah. They're usually more
expensive.
expensive.
There's a reason why that is.
Well, I mean, the
So-
bigger reason, it's usually the quality of the
Yes.
ingredients for sure. But
yes.
Yeah.
If you're getting
I
like
know.
$1 protein bar, it's probably not the greatest thing to eat.
Yeah.
Like those, what's it called? The Quakers?
Quakers.
Quakers.
Cliff
bar.
No.
Like the mascot, and he's got like the white wig. And
The
hat.
Quaker Oats.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Quaker Oats. Like those are the cheaper ones, and
Oh.
you're probably not getting much out of that. They're just loaded with sugar.
Yeah, those
They
are.
taste good, but they're not really healthy.
No.
There's a reason they taste good.
Yeah,
Yes.
sugar.
No, which those things have came a long way. But so before I tell the recipe really quick, what did you think of the protein pancakes that you had yesterday? Because I don't know if you haven't really eaten those very much. I make them and eat them more myself.
I think they were great. I mean, I made a
swap.
We had to get some syrup because I'm just not going to eat them plain.
I put fruit on mine, but
that's not happening.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe down the road. But I did get like the light syrup, which is about like half the amount of sugar.
Yep.
It's still not good for you.
Yeah, it's still sugar.
But I thought, well, I'm having some good healthy protein pancakes. We had some eggs with some cottage cheese mixed in there. So it was good. Now, and it was, it was a good healthy lunch. Really, we had it for lunch.
Brunch. So the protein pancakes that I make, it's super easy, and it's a half a cup of 3 things. So it's a half a cup of oats, just regular oats, a half a cup of cottage cheese, and we used a half a cup of egg whites because we were having eggs with it, but sometimes I'll just use 2 eggs. 2 eggs, yeah. So either 2 eggs or a half a cup of egg whites, and you just blend that up, and it makes like 3 medium-sized pancakes, and that was our protein pancakes.
It was awesome.
I also add like baking powder, like a quarter of a teaspoon, if I remember. Sometimes I forget, and then some vanilla. But you're adding the toppings. That's really kind of the vehicle for the toppings. Then I use cherries. I like take frozen cherries and a little bit of water and kind of cook those down, and that's what I use for my topping. But
I was full all day.
It's very filling, especially when we had it with the eggs. But half a cup of cottage cheese, half a cup of oats, half a cup of egg whites. Blend it together and just cook it like a pancake on the griddle.
That's good.
Yeah.
One more text before we close it out. This is kind of funny from Crowbait. Says, Bill's right. You guys do a hell of a job. I'll wear an earbud at church to listen to you guys.
As a Christian, I'll say it's okay to turn us off for that hour. I don't want to be having God against us here.
Yeah. It's just one earbud.
Hey, I think sometimes this show could be kind of like, a church service. Like,
it's
funny. You can laugh.
Yep.
It's a good way to start your Sunday, kind of get you escaping from all of our...
It's good reminders. I need to clean up my act when it comes to eating. That's for sure.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. We will be back here next week. We'll see you. Have a great week. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that